Yo, as always, you guys know the vibes, right? Now, we back with the foolishness. And as always, homies, you guys know what I want. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section, homie. So look, let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. Drop the bars. Go ahead and sit back. Sip your hot cocoa in a wine glass. If you guys can't tell, I kind of lost my voice. So it's a little bit hard for me to like yell the way I want to, you know what I'm saying? But yo, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you guys drop a thumbs up on it for the foolishness as always, right? And make sure you guys will follow me over there on Twitch. So look, here's the thing, right? Warframe 2020, I saw the Rebecca special to where she dropped a little interview. So I went ahead and looked at some numbers. We checked the numbers for last year, how they ended off the year. Then went ahead and looked at the predictions for what they should be dropping this year. What kind of year was Warframe? What are the expectations? And the things that Rebecca said, bro, was kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying? El Chupacabra facts, okay? She said some interesting things that basically confirmed a lot of the things that I've said. So in a couple videos, I kind of said that they don't know what they're doing. And Rebecca, in her interview, she basically said that they didn't know how to do cross save, cross play. They didn't know which direction to go with that, what software Destiny was using. So I was like, dang, yo Destiny, hold that dub real quick. Hold that cross save dub, fam. And they were kind of surprised at basically how quick they got our cross save. Well, Rebecca, you know, it's kind of like they was kind of thinking about the right things more so than the little robot driving around your ship and the cosmetics aspect. Because, you know, okay, well, whatever, Rio, whatever. Let's jump into it, boys. Let's keep going, right? All right. So Rebecca them said, you know, 2019 was a tough year. Duh. Rebecca, I love you, but I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? But she said 2019 was a tough year. It was a tough year. It was a slow year. It was kind of like a whack year. We're gonna keep it 100% today. Don't matter what you say because the numbers show that it was a whack year with everything, okay? So they dropped a decent amount of stuff. And just because they dropped a decent amount of stuff doesn't mean that it was good. Was it good? Nah, players wasn't feeling it like that. So 2019 was El Chupacabra week, okay? Stop it, right? So here's the other thing that goes through with this, right? So she said competition, so many styles of Warframe games, so many competition for Warframe, which is something that we've been talking about. There's going to be a lot of competition for Warframe. See, Warframe was popping when it was the only game basically like itself a few years back. But now that the competition is out there, you can't really hold people to come over and just play Warframe anymore. A lot of people that's just basically stuck on Warframe now just because they're trying to really live out the fact that they didn't put so many hours in it that they don't want to feel like it's all going to waste. So they're just really sitting there, sitting crisscross applesauce on their ship being like, man, when we gonna get something good, Rebecca? It's not coming right away, right? So they got a lot of plans for 2020. Railjack, failure. Don't care what you say. It was whack. Part 1 of the update was whack. You got to judge the update for basically what it is. It was weak sauce. Great idea. Weak execution. Okay? We got that? Great idea. Weak execution. Okay? Now, the thing about it is it was not ready to drop. They were trying to jump it off of views by doing everything off the game award shows and everything. Didn't really go the way that they wanted to. They should have stuck to their guns. Okay? 2020. I'm hoping that they stick to their guns of doing what they're supposed to be doing. Warframe's not a big update type of company. That's not their lane. They're not doing anything in between with small updates to really hold people over. Warframe's biggest weakness, boys, I'm talking about is facts. I'm just looking at it like, dang, you're exposed. I feel like I got a Byakugan just looking at Warframe, seeing all these exposed weaknesses. I'm like, chill out. One of their biggest weaknesses is they don't really have anything that's worth coming back to. And that's where the player base is. They don't have anything that makes you feel like, oh my god, I gotta go get it. I've kind of noticed that the player base in Warframe is kind of like else dumb. That's Spanish for stupid. Because a lot of people will be like, oh my god, a Snipetron Vandal. And they'll run back for it. I'm like, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. So like right now, you guys know I'm playing Monster Hunter. you play a game like Monster Hunter, like whenever you're grinding, you're doing something, it has a purpose, right? So when you look at it and when you go out your box to play other games, I notice a lot of people in Warframe don't really play other games, because if you did, you would see just the crazy overall weakness that this game has, with how progression means nothing is really tied together. So when you play other games, you kind of really see like, dang, this is pointless, right? So what it is that Warframe doesn't have a true progression. You're grinding mastery rank for nothing. Rebecca also said in the interview that mastery rank 30 is coming up. Oh my god. A lot of players are going to hit that. And what comes with mastery rank 30? Nothing. You're bragging about nothing, okay? Not Rebecca. I'm talking about players. They're bragging about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's this game right now is just such a cult mentality that it just can't expand to the gaming industry to the point to where people actually fall in love with Warframe on a mass level. And that's why so many people jump into the game and then jump right back out. It has a really interesting aspect when you're like, oh, whoa, ninjas in space jumping around free combat. That sounds lit. They jump in and they're like, okay, I'm out. Okay, because as soon as you get the game, long as you buy your fashion, you look to be like the same level as everybody else. There's really no ties, there's no segues, there's nothing between anybody, right? Except leveling up on Hydron, all right? So when you look at that, I think to myself, for Rebecca, then what they should do for 2020 is really completely scrap everything that they tried in 2019. They have to continue with Railjack because they invested too much time, resources, promo money, and just a whole couple years into that update, okay? I don't feel like they should jump into the Deviri, whatever project, whatever they got going on, because Railjack's not done, okay? And it's kind of like a bad tune, especially towards the players. So what they have to do right now, and one thing that you guys have noticed, don't listen to the same 5 to 10 Warframe stands that's try to tell you, oh, the game's great, bro. Shut up, stupid. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? We've been telling facts for years, you know what I'm saying? And these things are actually coming to fruition. So I'm kind of excited about it. So one thing that I can say is that they have to finish Railjack, okay? But the thing is, Railjack has such a bad taste in people's mouth that people don't even want to see it. So at this point, is it worth to scrap it? No, they can't, because it's too much resources and time that's been put into it. So now they have to come with the Link Squad or Squad Link or whatever they're calling it. And that has to be dope. That has to win players over, okay? Rebecca said that they're coming with all these other things. New frames will not, and you guys can timestamp this. New frames will not make this game better. No matter how you look at it. New frames will not bring in newer players to stay on your game. New frames will not bring back vets to sit on this game. The problem with this game and the problem with the community, bro, is it's so weird. Because as the community fight against certain things, months or a year later, they start agreeing after they've been fighting. Like, I feel like a lot of you should feel dumb. Because if you go back and look at their comments, oh, you're hating, it's fine. Or, I don't think the game needs this. It's going in a great direction. Like, do you guys feel dumb? Have you ever just went back and been like, dang, I was an idiot, man. That's actually crazy. Hope nobody saw this. Delete the comment, fam. Right? Because the game needs a progression system. The game needs replayability. Warframe is one of the main companies that I know with 300 plus developers and is basically pushing their way close to AAA, right? And the thing about it is, they're one of the main companies at this size with this many millions of players that have no replayability. And they literally take the fun out the game by adding grind and limiting content in the game by just replacing it with grind. It's actually embarrassing at this point, the way how you look at it. And like I said, we're keeping it factual. We're just keeping it all the way through. We got to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Warframe them know this. Rebecca them know this. The numbers for Warframe are really bad. Like the Warframe Twitch streamers, like, who are you? Do you exist? What's happening? It's one of the worst directories to be in right now, which is completely laughable. But most of the content creators don't know what to do with themselves. They're a little bit lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm lost, blind. Okay. Okay, so Warframe 2020. Do I see this game getting any better? Not that much better. Because the thing about this is, if we're gonna be honest, right? We're gonna be completely honest. Warframe's directory, Warframe's freaking audience, the stands, the White Knights, they don't really want better. They just want more. Doesn't matter if it's better. They just want consistency of average and then nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of accept everything. It's one of the game directories to where they really accept everything. If you look at the Warframe Reddit, it's literally nothing but pictures of art. It's nothing serious really about the game. If there's anything serious that's brought up, people downvote it. They don't want to hear about it. They just want to live in this fairy tale world that everything is fine. And that's how a game dies. You know what I'm saying? That's how a game dies. But for the people who's been critiquing the game and talking about it for a long time, it's actually crazy. I'm just going to be honest right now. I don't ever want to push anybody to stop playing any game, bro. Play whatever game you love and enjoy it, bro. Play that game till the wheels fall off, because nobody can tell you what to enjoy. But for me, there's no reason to play Warframe right now. Honest to God. I told you guys I'm going to cover this game till it dies because it's so interesting to me. This is more interesting than the content that they have in it, is the direction to where they're going to go. And you guys know how I am. I always wanted a game to do good or whatever. But there's really nothing in there right now. Railjack, so many people hate it. And you can't force a player base to play just one of your most hated game modes. You know what I'm saying? So for 2020, I really feel like they need to go back to smaller updates. I really feel like they need to revisit the game. I feel like that's what 2020 needs. They don't need no big updates for everything. They need an overhaul. Okay? They need to just overhaul the game and completely change up what they have. People are still making build videos in 2020. What the heck? What? Where's your vision? You still need build videos in 2020? Alright, say less. Alright, so look, here's the other thing. Right? People are still talking about the dev stream 2020. Where's the content creators for this game? Like, what are the content creators doing? Are they just here to repeat exactly what Warframe says for the dev stream? Is that the whole point of the content creators now? Build videos, there's so many vets in this game. There's so many people, so many hours. People don't care about build videos. Build videos are some of the lowest watched content on YouTube. Don't nobody care about that. Man, I see a build video. Let a build video come across my channel. I'm blocking that. Ever. Plus, I don't watch Warframe stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to learn no builds, right? So the thing about it that comes up again on the way how I look at it, I feel like the content creators as a whole, man, these dudes are so fickle, right? These dudes they'll stand the game 1 minute as long as they making some change, they're making some money, some el dineros. And then as soon as they paycheck low, they be like, man, Warframe content drought is real. It's real. It's definitely real. And I'm looking at it like, yo, I can't even deal with you suspect dudes. I was like, yo, these dudes be out here wilding, bro. So at the end of the day, like I said, man, say whatever it is that you're going to say. Help the game the way that you want to help it. I feel like Rebecca, they're definitely feeling the pressure. Destiny did speak about going crossplay. If that happens, ooh la la, it's in trouble. I remember when it was cool with Warframe, people used to just like diss Destiny, and Destiny's trash. You can't say that now. It don't matter what you say. Destiny triples Warframe on every single platform. Everything that they do. Destiny is in the best position right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is not about comparing. It's about keeping that same energy. Just for the same people who used to talk bad about the game. What do you have to say now? You know what I'm saying? Now it's in your pocket. Now it's in your field. Ball's on your court to the point to where you're like, yo, you got to make sure that Warframe start pushing there. But look, if you guys take a step back, kind of see how the community moves. This is all I'm telling you. Take a step back, see how the community moves. Look how the Reddit moves. Look how you can't really say certain things that's beneficial towards the game. And tell me that these people don't help kill their own game. Why do you think Steve made a poll asking questions right before 2019 ended? You know what I'm saying? They're so lost as a development company. They're so lost with what to do with the game. The game has so many ideas of what they can do, but they don't know which direction to go. You know what I mean? And then the other thing about it is, it's weird to me because they have these ideas and the game don't have no clear-cut direction. You know what I'm saying? Warframe is a universe of all made-up ideas. And the fact that you don't have any ideas to really drop really sets a tone for your game and your player base. You feel me? So the way I look at it is, how do you not have anything ready and prepared to drop? You know what I'm saying? Everything takes so long. You still have stupid people out there that still think that they're a small company, which makes them get away with foolishness. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, once you become a certain size company, you get that same level of critique. You get that same level of that you're not really doing what you should be doing with the size of company that you have. You know what I'm saying? And the way that Rebecca spoke, if you look and you kind of like break down the things that she said, you can see in there the fact that she was like, we were surprised of how they were able to do crossplay. You guys should have been looking at crossplay. It should have been there, but they were so focused on just the tedious things in the game just because Reddit and everybody else is like, oh my god, make the frame pink. You still got people talking about Clem. The heck are you talking about? The Warframe community is living back in 2015, 2016, 2017. They have nothing to talk about in the new age Warframe. Nothing. Everything else is left unfinished. It's like a construction site with no windows. No doors. The roof is still missing. And these are the issues that's in the game. And I feel bad about this. And it's kind of like, on a lot of levels, it's embarrassing looking at the community the way it is, because they're so stuck in their own ways that they can't really see the major faults that's in the game with what needs to be fixed. And they feel like they're doing the right thing by defending. Defending doesn't always mean you're right, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you have a friend that has a toxic behavior and is going down the wrong path, encouraging him and giving him like, oh, you can do it, bro. Yeah, that's it, man. I'm never gonna judge you. Okay, now your friend's in trouble. Okay, you gotta know when to stop being a yes man and be a no man. You gotta stop just agreeing with everything at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some idiots who think that, you know what I'm saying, I'm just negative about everything. Bro, all I'm doing is speaking about what normal players speak about from a different perspective. You feel me? So things are different. I feel like 2020, unless they really dig something out of Steve's beanie, it's not going to be a crazy big year. I'm hoping that it's a big year, but I don't see them really doing anything off of the work ethics that I see them do, off of just the release schedule that I see them have. And they tell you all these things like, oh, we have this coming and the new war and all of this. Do you really think it's going to be that impactful? That's the question. Do you really feel like it's going to be that impactful? What Warframe update was that impactful other than the second dream? Bro, they've been very lackluster. You know what I'm saying? And I know the devs, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to kiss up to be like, yo, I feel like, no, man, you just gotta really tell it how it is. I feel like they really need to change their ways going into 2020. A lot of people just got to give you that real talk going into 2020, bro. Like, as the way your game is going, being stagnant, slowly decreasing of players, losing people. And then the thing that hurts the most is when people start losing faith in you. When people start losing faith in you is when it really starts to sink in and it really starts to hurt. You know what I'm saying? But these content creators, hey, I got a video coming for y'all too. But look, at the end of the day, man, look, I love y'all. Stay up. If you're weird, don't follow me. If you can think normally, hey, hit me up with the follow. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow me over there on Twitch. If you follow this channel just for Warframe, do not do that. Take away that sub right now. Do not just sub for me just for Warframe. Do not do it. You will get your feelings hurt today. You'll get your feeling hurt today. But if you like Monster Hunter and just other games, looter shooters, ARPGs, and fighting games, then yeah. I'll catch y'all later. I love you, homies. Take care. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And follow me over there on Twitter. All right? Twitter and Twitch. Much love. Take care.